Ready?
I'm good.
Call the January 7th meeting of the Ramsey County Commission to order. Please rise and say the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In your packets were the minutes from the last meeting. Any discussion?
One correction on the appointment of water board. I voted nay for that, not aye. Otherwise, I move to approve.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Motion and a second to approve the minutes as amended. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carried. Approval of the bills. Any discussion on the bills?
I'll move to approve the bills.
Motion to approve the bills. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the bills. Roll call, please.
Volk.
Aye.
Frith.
Aye.
Otis.
Aye.
Wilhelmie.
Aye.
Gessner.
Aye. Any, next is financial reports. Any concerns about the financial reports? Motion to approve.
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion approves for the financial reports. That's a roll call. Roll call, please.
Wilhelmie.
Aye.
Otis.
Aye.
Frith.
Aye.
Volk.
Aye.
Gessner.
Aye. Treasurer's checks. Any concerns about the treasurer's checks?
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the treasurer's checks. Roll call, please.
Frith.
Aye.
Otis.
Aye.
Volk.
Aye.
Wilhelmie.
Aye.
Gessner.
Aye. Approval of the agenda. Any additions or corrections to the agenda?
I'll move to approve the agenda.
Motion, is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the agenda. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries. First of the year business. You want me to read this? Is that why I got it?
Yeah, should have all gotten it.
Okay.
So
Um,
we could just give a brief overview of it.
So the first motion has to do with the Mountain Lakes Human Service Zone. Indirect costs, bills when received will go through the county. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Second motion is to keep the supplies and services amount at $2,500 one shot without permission of the commission.
So moved.
There's second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Third motion for the year is to have First United Bank, Bremer Bank, Rivera Bank, and Western State Bank designated depositories for the Ramsey County. Any discussion?
I would move to approve.
Motion, is there a second?
Second.
All in favor to keep First United Bank, Bremer Bank, Bravera Bank, and Western State Bank, the designated depository, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carried. Fourth motion for the year is to authorize the Ramsey County Treasurer to invest county funds as soon as possible and cash in investments when necessary. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carried. The last motion that we have to take care of is to set the amount of fixed assets anybody can purchase at $5,000. Any discussion? Motion to approve.
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carried.
No.
No, 2,500 is for any supplies and stuff. And then the 5,000 is for fixed assets.
That's
Correct.
inventory.
All right, moving on, Sarah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Just want to give you guys a couple heads up. We did hire an administrative assistant and 4-H program assistant, Trisha Berg, and she officially started on December 30th, and she is hitting the ground running. She's got great organizational skills, attention for detail, and she's going to do a great job with our 4-H program. So she'll be providing administrative assistant or administrative support for us while also being responsible for the operational aspects of 4-H in Ramsey County. So we definitely look forward to having her on our team in a greater capacity. And then Lake Region Extension Roundup is tomorrow and Thursday. So we are, if you head over to the Memorial Building, we've got the curtains all set up. We had some youth in helping us set up yesterday as well. The team's going to be here. We'll be getting all of our equipment set up, all of our rooms ready to go, and the booths will be set up later on this afternoon as well. So complimentary breakfast, lunch, and snacks both days. So come on out and join us. First speaker starts at 9 a.m. both days, and then over 30 breakout sessions on many different topics. So we'll have some good weather, hopefully have a large crowd. So come on out and join us, and thanks for your support with us for this big undertaking. So if anybody wants one of these again, I'll just leave these right here. Take one. So if you don't see us, we'll be over in the Memorial Building for the next few days. So anybody have any questions on anything?
Great job. I looked at the agenda. Looks very fulfilling.
Yeah,
Lots of information. So
a lot of interesting topics.
Yep.
It's going to be exciting.
and the end of the day, Hutch Johnson, KVLY former meteorologist.
Exactly. Yeah. He'll maybe have a different take. So
Yeah. So
we'll see if he's right.
always good to hear the weather guys.
Exactly.
Well, good luck with that. Thanks, Sarah.
All right. Thank you.
Kevin, you're up.
Okay. First of all, KLJ has submitted an invoice for that South Minnewacan project for the design they're doing. The cost of that was $5,389.46. So I'd like to entertain a motion for pay KLJ.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to pay KLJ for their work on the South Minnewacan project for $5,389.46. Roll call, please.
Wilhelmie.
Aye.
Hodis.
Aye.
Frith.
Aye.
Bulk.
Aye.
Gessner.
Aye. Motion carries.
Okay, now we also have an invoice from KLJ for the finalizing they did on the work on Ramsey County 3, our thin lift overlay. We're working on the finalization. The cost of that was $8,489.72. So I'd like to entertain a motion to pay that bill.
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Frith.
Aye.
Bulk.
Aye.
Hodis.
Aye.
Wilhelmie.
Aye.
Gessner.
Aye. Anything else, Kevin?
Yeah, I had some things come up since for Thursday. So, talking about rental tractors for mowing next year. All the big vendors are kind of getting to the point where the market is flooded on that size tractor, so they're kind of going away from their program. But John Deere is willing to rent us one tractor for the same amount that it was last year, which was $6,000 for 250 hours. I did get a cost from Butler, and they wanted to charge, they will be charging $90 an hour. So it's significantly more. John Deere would also rent us tractors that they have on their lot that are used, but it's like $27,000 a year. So what I'm thinking is if we get one, they'll rent us one new one for the $6,000, and then we can use the Fendt tractor that we just bought for snow blowing, and then we'll have the two for mowing. So I guess what I'm looking for is go ahead and have them order that new tractor from John Deere so it's here in time for mowing.
And that's a rental.
That it will be a rental for $6,000 for the whole year.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Hodis.
Aye.
Bulk. Frith.
Aye.
Wilhelmie.
Aye.
Gessner.
Aye.
We also got the progressive estimate number 4, the final for our paving project on Ramsey County 3 that Mayo Construction is doing. That amount was $50,679.51. So I'd like to entertain a motion to pay Mayo Construction for the progressive estimate number 4 final.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second to accept bid. Is that what we're doing?
We're paying for the work that they did. It's
Okay. So,
just like a final estimate or final.
okay. Roll call, please.
Hodis.
Aye.
Bulk. Frith.
Aye.
Wilhelmie.
Aye.
Gessner.
Aye.
With that final review, we have to sign a letter, the final review and acceptance on that project. That requires a signature from the chairman. Pretty typical boilerplate form that we just have to say that we're ready to sign off on the work they did, and now we have a 1-year warranty. So that requires a signature from the chairman. So I'd like to entertain a motion to have the chairman sign that final review and acceptance sheet.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and second for the chairman to sign the review. All
And
in favor?
obviously you're okay with everything?
Yeah, it looked fine. Yeah, we got the grass growing and everything. So, okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried.
And the last thing I have is yesterday Benson County got a hold of me about chip sealing the Grams Island Road, which is a county line road. And in our agreement, it says we'll split 50-50. I didn't have it in my budget for this year, but of course they have some, I don't know if it's COVID money or what kind of money, but they have some money to spend. So they're looking at chip sealing like 40 some miles or something like that this year. And this would be part of it. Their estimate was our share will be 109,000, which I could probably find somewhere in my budget if they decide to go through with it. So more just a heads up for now than I haven't seen any paperwork from them saying they want us to pay half or anything. Just a simple heads up letter. So just so you guys know.
That's which road?
Grams Island, going to State Park. It's actually a county line.
Oh, they might have to wait a year for their money then.
Huh?
They might have to wait a year for their money.
Yeah, I gave them a heads up. Yeah. It's a lot of money, 109,000.
Yeah.
So I guess my feeling was we'll wait for their paperwork to come to us to say, do you agree to this type of thing? And then we'll make a decision then.
Okay.
I don't know, Paul, do you have anything you want to add?
For the Ramsey 23 overlay.
Okay. So that's all I have.
Thank you, Kevin. Any questions for Kevin? New employees all working out good?
Yeah, we have a full staff out there now, so set to go for a little while anyway.
Okay, good.
Actually got a couple of good
Great. That's really good. Yep. Somebody want to run over and grab somebody from the water board? While we're waiting for that, you can move on to the homestead credit. Okay.
I move to approve the 4 that are out there. I'll second.
Motion and a second to approve the homestead credits. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye. All opposed, say nay. Motion carried. You're up next, John.
Well, since this is my first time here, what have you usually been updated on?
Just what you're working on, I guess. If there's
Okay, well, right now we are actually talking about the channel A, redoing some of these pipes that are in the channel to get the water from the field side into the channel. And we just got a bid from our contractor, and we have to go to the joint board to take and talk to them about it because Cavalier and Ramsey are both in the assessment district.
Okay.
And nothing's been assessed since this thing was built. So we were told by our legal that you want to take and be quite accurate and know what you're going to have to ask for before you start assessing.
Okay.
So there's 13 crossings, 2 of them been done with the money we had, and so there's 11 to do.
Okay.
It's not a small project. So we have that. We have the Lawton Stang Coulee. I don't know how much you've been updated on that.
just as things have been going. So if you got an update, that's
The guys from the ones that have asked for it are going to be in here in about 20 minutes or 10 minutes. So we're going to try to I would like to take and try to get up a public meeting set up so that we can take and hear the public opinion. If our board wants to vote on it, probably not today because we have 2 new board members. So we have to catch them up to speed on things. So we'll take and get that done, set up a public meeting, which we need 2/3 of this commission that, so we can go ahead, move ahead or deny one of the two.
Okay.
And other than that, and Ramsey County Drain 10, we're gonna they have a meeting, I guess, set up for January 16th at 1. So we'll be talking about the Channel A and drain 10 at that time to see how we're going to proceed with that. Any questions?
Have you, I guess since Brian's gone, are you still looking at writing a letter to the Attorney General for his opinion on, drew a blank here now.
For that sovereign land?
Sovereign land, yeah.
Did that not get sent?
I thought you sent that.
I think
Okay,
it got sent.
you did send? Okay.
You did.
I hadn't heard.
I haven't heard whether or not I would not expect anything.
No, I wouldn't. I was just wondering
Yeah.
where that was. So, okay, good. Any other questions for John? All right. Thank
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, John.
Next on the agenda for new business is mileage increase from the state. Typically, we follow the state recommendation for mileage reimbursement.
Move to approve the mileage rate increase.
There's a motion to raise it, accept the rate increase. Is there a second?
I have one question on that. Who uses the mileage?
Anybody that has personal vehicle use,
Like when does this get used?
whenever a county employee goes on a out of town
Meeting or something.
meeting or work related deal that's requires them travel outside of the area, and they have to use their personal vehicle for that.
Any other questions? Was there a second?
It's not as often as it used to be.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. But we haven't seen anything come across. Usually we see stuff come across when like people go to educational stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's decreased just because of teams, right?
Well, that, and I think we've got a couple county vehicles now that are being utilized, so that
I was
helps.
just a question, when. I understand why it gets used, just how often type thing.
Second.
Motion and a second to accept the rate increase for mileage. All in favor? All opposed? Discussion on January 9th closure for President Carter's funeral. In your packets, I think there's
I think it's a level up underneath the teams or the teams files. There's an executive order from President Biden.
You want me to read this into the record? No, I don't think so. So there's just a executive order here that allows basically public subdivisions to close for the funeral without, I guess, any repercussions, for lack of a better word.
That specifies like federal.
Yeah.
I think,
That's
yeah, I think federal offices are
Yeah.
closed that day.
So I guess,
No mail delivery, things like that.
right. I guess it was brought up because somebody asked if we're gonna close the courthouse, and I guess
I don't
that's,
see a need to.
Yeah.
Personally.
I don't either.
Well, it'd be really difficult with the extension roundup going on.
Well, yeah, yeah. So we,
We'll make the motion not to close on the 9th.
okay, there's a motion to keep,
Second,
motion to keep the courthouse open on January 9th. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion fails. Set a date for state's attorney interviews. Come on up, Brian. You're the HR guy.
I'm just kind of the middleman in this project. I guess it's you five will be the interview committee, and I just need to decide when the five of you can get together to start the interview process. I gave you packets earlier. 2 internal candidates, 1 external candidate.
Any suggestions on the days?
This Thursday and Friday do not work for me. I am out of town.
So
Yeah, I would say this week is probably out for everybody.
Other than that, I'm open.
For convenience, do you want to do it after hours for the applicants? Is that a consideration? Or?
Oh, I think it certainly could be. I mean, depends on what everybody's schedule's like, I guess.
I'll be out of the office the 14th through the 16th. I'll be back the afternoon, late afternoon of the 16th.
I think that
But here the 13th and 17th.
13th or 17th work for everybody.
Sure.
What time you want to do it? Later in the afternoon?
If that works for me, I can.
not for me. 17th will work, but not for me. I don't even know. I didn't bring my agenda. I'm sorry. I'll just have to go with it. I know the 13th I'll miss though. I would do there.
So we're down to
We
this.
have to have all 5 of us do this interview process.
I would think not. I don't know what the exact protocol is.
I would at least probably have a quorum.
Right.
Yeah.
Have to have a quorum. Exactly.
And you'd want to be, go ahead. Go ahead, Megan.
Just a second, our office will be at the Winter States Attorney's Conference, the 16th and 17th in Grand Forks.
Okay, we're back to the 13th. And that won't work for Blaine. Does it work for everybody else?
During the day.
Okay, well, do you want to do it?
We can do it. I'm open in the morning. Otherwise, I'll be out of town in the afternoon.
Morning work, gentlemen?
Yeah.
9 o'clock for the first one then?
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Did you want to decide, you want to have consistency with your interviews? So if you're going to do a quorum, are you going to do the 5 of you, 3 of you for each of the 3 candidates?
Well, I'd say we'll just schedule them.
Yeah,
We'll do all
okay.
3 on Monday. If that, I mean,
How's the office looking that day?
We do have additional appearances on Monday morning, but I believe that Bo should be able to handle those that morning.
Okay.
So that we're able to be here.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's,
Was the interview process 30 minutes, hour would be suggested?
For this position, I would at least do 45 minutes to an hour.
I guess that's what I was thinking.
They are attorneys. They're a little wordy. Sorry.
So we'd be done by noon.
Yep.
All right.
Start at 9.
Yep. That's
13th.
on the 13th, Monday the 13th. Anything else to discuss on this, gentlemen?
Want to do it in the boardroom here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So any discussion is going to be a public meeting, correct? Okay. I guess we're good.
Will have to be posted.
Right. Is that going to be enough time to post it properly? Okay. I guess that's it then. Thank you, Brian.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, I guess we need a motion since it's going to be a meeting.
Make a motion to set up the state's attorney interviews for Monday, January 13th, beginning at 9 a.m.
I will second.
Motion and a second to have the state's attorney interviews on Monday the 13th, 9 a.m. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Approve the budget amendments. That was in your packets. I think. Is there anything in there, Candy, you want to point out?
I think we did fairly well. It looks like the first page, the first page looks kind of like a nightmare, but it's not. There were a few line items that were overspent. So how it works is you have to pull from funds from another account. So that's why it makes it look like like there's so many.
That's what the plus and minus.
Yeah.
So you use from another account, basically route from Peter to pay Paul.
Yep.
Stay within the limits.
Yep.
And this is what we've done before. What's always showed up before also, right? If we've had to do this.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. And this has to be done like before you can close books at the end of the year. Yep.
So I don't see. Didn't you showed me a summary sheet or something? We were over. Only had 50-some thousand collected. We didn't spend.
Oh, that's on.
Okay.
Yep.
So we collected $133,000 more than.
That's the general.
That's what we spent.
That's what we had left remaining
Oh.
of the budget.
Okay.
Of what was budgeted for the general fund.
So basically, we were within 2%, which is $86,000 of the general fund that was over budgeted, basically, by somebody. Which really, I think, the way the economy is, that's a pretty good number. I mean,
We weren't short. That was good.
Yeah.
right.
Mm-mm.
But I mean, I think the budget must have been fairly tight then if.
I mean, that with the 2%, that's pretty much the allowance.
Yeah.
I think that we were trying to stay at,
Salaries in flux depending on where people are at and departments running short.
We actually had a couple of people on double. I mean, if you look at a computer person, we pulled some money twice there because we still have extra, which is probably good for that.
Yeah.
And it looks a lot different from last year when we had grants for the snow removal. I mean, that really threw last year's budget.
Yeah.
Made it look worse. So.
Which was good.
Yeah.
That saved a lot of money.
Yeah.
Make a motion to approve the budget amendments as presented.
Is there a second?
Second that.
Approve the budget amendments as presented. Must be a roll call.
Hodis.
Aye.
Wilhelmi.
Aye.
Volk. Frith.
I
Gessner.
Aye.
certainly like to thank Candy and the rest of the departments for staying within their budgets and coming in so tight.
Mhm.
not overspending. Good job there, buddy.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
Department of Energy grant.
So reading this, Candy, we didn't put in for this.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
And we
Just
just
the way-
didn't do anything.
It just reads wonky. So we're still allowed this. We just have to have it notification by January 7th. Okay. So you're
Today.
tracking, yeah. So you're tracking all of this. Because I mean that's a
It's kind of been a roller coaster ride. Couple ideas have been tossed around. So when I talked to the chairman about it, he had mentioned something about like Kevin's project.
Replacing windows in the shop.
for energy wise.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any LED lighting conversion or anything like that probably.
We already started.
So it has to be something that we.
It can't be nothing.
Yeah.
We ran into this last year. Too.
Yep.
That's the catch-all.
So I just asked, it doesn't have to be the courthouse or can it be any
I think it's
county building? So,
county, right?
Yep. It's any county building.
so I know
So-
Kevin had mentioned when he did his budget that he was replacing part of the windows this year and he was going to do some in the future. So I thought, well, if there's,
Use that money and replace it all.
well, that's, that or overhead or doors or
Yeah.
LED lighting or, anything, even in the outlaying, maintainer shops,
Sure. Yeah, sure. Needs an update.
so I,
Yeah.
I'd hate to throw $74,000 back to the government.
Yeah.
Sounds like a,
So there's like
Bad idea.
$75,000 that we'll work together
So
to.
I'm pretty sure that with our county facilities,
We can find somewhere to put it.
well, I guarantee we have $75,000 projects that could be done.
right. I mean,
Probably just been holding off because we try to keep a budget.
right. So even like Kevin putting all the windows in this year, then he's good for
Right.
a little,
Takes the pressure off the.
Right.
Mhm. Well, like in our discussion too, like we had said that, he had talked about like putting, half windows in this year and, half next year. Well, maybe with this money, he can put all the windows in this year and what he had budgeted,
Well, this is actually a
he
good
could
thing
take that
because
money and
if he's talking the 100,000,
Yeah.
he might have to come up for chip sealing.
Yeah.
Helps us in that aspect.
well, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, if we're going down that road and we're discussing it, Benson County should add their crap together long before that and they can wait. But sorry, that's
Yeah.
life in the fast lane.
If you're
Like,
budgeting for that, we should have known about it.
right, just because they have ARPA money or whatever they're using at their discretion should have been the heads up should have came a long time ago. So Kevin could have put it in his budget,
Yeah, we definitely don't want to give the $75,000.
No.
They're offering us back for the fact that we do
No.
have updating that
Right.
is needed. It'd be different if we didn't have the updating and we are just trying to push something up somewhere. But I don't think
No, we're not there.
Yeah.
So do you need, well, we're doing it. So what do you need a motion for anything?
no,
Okay.
I think I'll just work with Kevin and,
so that we're using it.
Yep.
You're good with that?
yeah.
Okay.
We can put it to good use.
So do they need something by today? DOD or DOE must receive notification by January 7th.
So that's basically what they need to know what project we're gonna put it towards.
Or do they
Is that
just,
what that is?
just know that we're going through with the application process?
So I'll just email them and, tell them that we have, like a county shop that, new windows, I'll just put in there like new windows, new doors. see what they come back with.
Probably have to get an estimate so you know where you're at. In case they ask.
You don't need a motion for that.
In case they ask next time. Right.
Okay,
Started completing our lights to LEDs too, we'll have to finish. So that's another possibility.
all right. Anything else on that? Visitors and delegations. You're just here hanging out? Oh, okay, very good. Any announcements or anything from anyone? I'll just, another reminder for Lake Region Roundup.
Come on, check it out.
Come out and check it out.
Good thing.
Anything else? Anything from you?
Nothing from our office.
All right. We'll adjourn the meeting, 8:42.
Working. Right here.